You've done it. You've beaten Metroid Prime 4. What's next? Well, if we're being totally honest, not a whole ton. But there are still a couple things to keep in mind before you start up that second playthrough. So let's cover what happens after the credits roll. There is not a New Game Plus. At least not in the traditional sense of being able to start a new game with all of your upgrades and power-ups in tow. Which makes sense honestly due to the fact that your upgrades and power-ups are essentially keys, and starting the game with all the keys wouldn't really make for a very engaging playthrough anyway. Instead, there is a hard mode, which increases the combat difficulty and crucially makes it so that save stations only restore your health, not your ammo. Which means that you'll need to be a little more conservative with your missiles and elemental shots.
It's finally time to go home. Report to Sarge when you're ready.
You can not play after the credits. After beating the game, you are still able to select your save file and can either load the autosave from right before you fight the final boss, or load the mission complete file and start a new playthrough that will overwrite the current save. Once you pass the point of no return, which is fortunately flagged as such in-game, there really is no return. Our suggestion is to make a duplicate save before heading off to Chrono Tower, because if you don't, and you haven't already gotten 100%, you lose out on the opportunity to do so on that save. If you do make a copy of your save before the point of no return, you can still go back and try to get 100% item and scan completion. Doing so will earn you a nice little surprise during the ending that, if you're a Metroid fan, I'm sure you'll be able to guess, but I don't want to spoil for you. Other than that, you can do a hard mode playthrough and attempt to unlock all the items in the gallery, which requires you to not only beat the game on hard, get 100% item and scan completion, but also requires you to get 100% of the green energy crystals. To be clear, that means every single green crystal in the game, not just every green crystal required to max out the meter in the mission tab. In the gallery, you'll find lots of cool looking art and a cinematic locked behind a hard mode completion. And that's everything you need to know about Metroid Prime 4's Endgame. It's pretty sparse, but there's definitely some stuff here that can keep you going if you're still looking to squeeze every last bit you can out of this game. If you need help getting 100% item completion, make sure to check out our guides on finding all the energy tanks and missile expansions. And for everything else, keep it here on IGN.